And we have a Legion unboxing.
Yeah, Rebel. Hey, you know what? I finally broke down
and bought some stuff.
I bought Legion. Not the box set yet, but I bought Legion.
No.
So one of the first things that I bought, because I really like him, Han Solo. You cannot have Han Solo. He's in combination. Han Solo. Han Solo.
Okay.
I'm opening up Han Solo. Ooh.
And when is
you know what? They have a huge box for like one little thing.
But it's Han Solo.
Oh, there's the fig.
Oh, there goes the base.
Oh, what's this? Oh, this is interesting. This base has got no slits or nothing.
Nope. You got to glue it right down. So what do you think of the face? The big discussion on the Han Solo model was the face.
Well, let's check it out. You know what? The face actually looks like
his cousin Guido.
our friend Mr. Oh yeah, Han Solo. Our friend Harrison Ford. Yeah,
you do think it looks like Harrison Ford?
Yeah, it looks a little bit like Harrison Ford.
Because I know there was a lot of talk about the skull. So, while he's looking at the model, it comes with the normal tokens. You're going to have three normal hits and a 3-hitter. Some suppression, cover, aim, dodge, and a symbol form, whatever, a command token, whatever they call these things. How's the model coming?
Han Solo's gun arm is not working very good.
So what? You want to go over what he's all about?
Oh yeah, let's do that.
That's what happens when we buy our first toy. We want to play with it.
Well, his one arm just doesn't want to go in very good.
Well, you got glue it in.
Yeah, thanks, Einstein.
So.
That's interesting. Let's see how this thing goes. Oh, well, that's why it goes this way. Anyways, it's a thing. I'll fix it in a minute. But let's do this. What does it say?
Well, you go over the card. I want to check them out now.
So, Han Solo, unorthodox general. Yeah, that's about right. So he has low profile. While defending, if you have light cover, improve your cover by 1. So, low profile, he can actually, if he's in cover 1, he gets cover 2. That's pretty good. Gunslinger. Yeah, well, that sounds like him. After you perform a ranged attack action, you may perform an additional ranged attack action against a different unit. Holy cow, that's double tap! I like it! Double tap Han Solo! Yeah!
How many dice does he roll on each of those attacks?
Well, his brawl dice are 3 white, but his blaster pistol is only 2 red.
Let's see if I can get this in the camera.
The sharpshooter 1, while performing a ranged... What are you doing? We do that later. This guy's telling me in his like, oh, we'll do that later, take pictures, and then he's sitting there trying to put it in the camera.
No pictures later.
Sharpshooter 1, while performing a ranged attack, reduce the defender's cover by 1. Okay, that's pretty good. And Uncanny Luck 3, while defending, you may re-roll up to 3 defense dice. Oh, that's pretty good. And he has, what was that thing again with the little, what's that again? Those little static things?
The surges.
Oh, the surges, yes. He's got surge attack and surge defense, and he's 6'2", but he rolls white.
The surge attack is for a crit, too, not just a hit.
It's a crit,
so that's pretty decent.
And his defense dice are white. White,
yeah,
six-sided.
That's most of Rebellion.
On the other side, weapon keyword, he has Pierce 2. While attacking, cancel up to 2 evade results.
Let's see. Well, the Pierce 2 is nice, since
So-
he only rolls 2 attack with his blaster. While defending, if you have light cover, improve your cover by 1. So instead of cover 1, he has cover 2. That works out fine. After you perform, so it gets 2 attacks a turn. That's decent. The sharpshooter's nice. At least 1 will get through. And Canny Luck 3. And you can reroll up to 3 defense dice. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So if you got a whole unit that, well, a whole unit of stormtroopers rolling how many 5 white dice, and they fluke out and roll 3 hits, he's going to get to roll his dice and then re-roll as many as he wants. He's 100 and what? He's 120 points. So I don't know. He moves 2. He's got movement 2, and yeah, a white defense, but that's fine. But he rolls 2 red dice on his attack. That's nice.
Yeah, we already went over that.
Yeah.
Why are you going over it again?
Because I want to look at it. No, I think he's workable. What cards does he come with?
Well, let's see his command points. He's got a blank one.
There's no blank ones.
Yes, there is. He's got a blank card on the top for some reason. I think that might be actually a error.
No, read it.
But
No, read it.
anyways, it's Han Solo. So it says, sorry about the mess. You know when he's in the bar in the movie and he shoots that guy in the face and he blows up, you know, with his laser pistol thing? So that's what the picture is. While building a command hand, treat this card as though it
Has
is 1 pip.
Yeah.
When Han Solo is issued an order, he gains 1 aim token and 1 dodge token. Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So this gets a 1 pip, and then you get to get an aim token, and then that's pretty good.
I wonder why they didn't put a pip
one
on it.
pip in there? I have no
Yeah.
idea. It's probably something down the line. Anyways, he's got a 1 pip, 2 pip, and a 3 pip. I think they all have 1, 2, or 3 pip, right? Usually you get 3 cards anyway.
Yeah. Usually it's 1, 2, and 3. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Reckless Diversion. Han Solo plus 1 trooper. That's not bad. When an enemy unit performs an attack, it must attack a trooper unit that has a face-up order token if able. What's an order token again? Oh, that's
These things.
those things.
Yeah.
So an order token. So that's pretty cool. So you play this card, they have to attack somebody that has a face-up order token. So if Han Solo's close by, and
you put it on somebody else that you don't care they get shot at.
yeah, and Han Solo doesn't get shot
So
at,
it's like divert their fire.
that's kind of cool.
But, that's not too bad at all.
That's pretty nifty. Here, I'll let you read the last one.
Oh, geez, thank you. Change of plans. Oh, you had to change your plan. You let me read the last one. What a guy! Han Solo and 2 units. It's 3 pips. When this card is revealed, you may discard it to return an opponent's command card to their hand. If you do, return to the select command card step. That opponent cannot select the command card that was returned to his hand. So I think the key with this one is if your guy was saving his 1 pip towards the end of the battle, and you think he's going to play it that turn, you play this one. So odds are it's going to be a 1 pip or a 4 or another 3. So yeah, no, that could be pretty crafty. That's I like his command cards. I like this because it's tricky. And I like the Reckless Diversion. That's pretty cool. So you can use that to divert your shots. I don't get why they just didn't put 1 pip here. There's something that I'm missing about a card.
There's a reason.
There's a reason for it, but I'll have to figure that out, and we'll get on that later.
So some of the pictures are pretty cool for the little upgrade cards that they have. They look a little different from some of the other ones. Normally, they must have changed them or something a little.
What's that?
The backs of the cards.
Well, that's the symbols.
I know, but
Those are the upgrade
yeah,
symbols.
but the card kind of looks a little different than the other ones. They don't look like they have the screen. Anyways, One of them was emergency. Don't get that. All the other ones I've played with have a different looking style card on the back. Emergency stims. Okay, this looks like it has Finn, or is that young Lando?
No, it's Finn.
That's Finn searching Imperial. What was that, Imperial Lambda guy? Anyways, it's got like a little hard arrow on the one side, which I
Yeah.
that
Well,
means.
that means you tap it, and you have to use an action to untap it.
So this is an action. So during an attack, when you would suffer wounds, prevent up to 2 wounds, and place an equal number of wound tokens on this card instead. If you do, at the end of your next activation, discard each token on this card and suffer wounds equal to the number of tokens discarded. I'm sorry? I don't read cards very good. Or understand what
you have that Barney Rubble look in your eyes, my friend. Okay, during the attack, when you would suffer 2 wounds, prevent up to 2 wounds and place. So instead of your team taking the two wounds, right? So you'd have to remove 2 guys.
Yeah.
You would put 2 wound tokens on this card, and place an equal number of wound tokens. Yeah, place them on this card instead. It says if you do, at the end of your next activation, discard each token on this card and suffer the wounds equal to the number of tokens discarded. So basically,
then whoever has that card,
say you've got 5 troops here. Somebody shoots you, and you have to take 2 damage that turn, right? Well, instead, you can tap this, take the 2 damage here, so you have a full troop. Finish your round, attack with that troop as a full troop, right? And then next turn, then you suffer the 2. You remove the 2. So it gives you, it allows you to put off damage till the next round.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so that's not a bad thing. I think that'll be a common card that a lot of people are looking after. I've grabbed Duck and Cover here. It's got a good Wookiee on it, and I love the fact that we have Wookiees coming out in this game. I just hope there's a way to build an entire army of them. When defending against ranged attack, which is most of this game, during the apply, dodge, and cover step, you may gain 1 suppression token. And why would you want to take 1 suppression?
Well, Leia works with Leia.
Because if you have 1 suppression, you gain
cover 1.
1 cover, exactly. So, I mean, yeah, as long as your group doesn't have a whole lot of suppression on it that you're rolling against, that could be useful. So what you got there?
Improvised orders. It's Han Solo in the forest. Anyways, this is also an action card, so you have to tap it to use it. It's 10 points, by the way, this card is. After an order token is drawn from a friendly order pool, which is like your pool of tokens, draw a second order token from the order pool. Choose 1 to use and shuffle the other back into its order pool. If you do, during the end phase, ready this card. So, you tap this card if you want, and you get to choose 2 of your tokens, and if, let's say, you didn't want to play your command token, you can put that one away, and you can play your regular other one that you have, or vice versa, if you want to play the... Anyways, you know what I mean. And then, at the end of the... and then during the end phase, you ready this card again. So at the end of this phase, when after the end phase is done, you turn it away and ready it for the next turn. So you don't got to use an action, it just automatically does that for you. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to use this card.
Well, you know what? I mean, looking at what you get in the Han Solo box, I think he's playable. I mean, he's not a Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader, but I do think he's actually better than Leia. I'd put him in. Leia. I would put him in before Leia. Actually, I'd do it.
Still can't say Leia.
Yeah, at 120 points. Yeah, I'd put him in. I'd put him in there instead of. Actually, I'd put him in there probably instead of Luke. See what you can do with them. Do a Luke and do him and Leia together.
How much is Luke usually?
I don't know. He gets up to what, the 200 point at some point.
Yeah, so he'd be a little bit cheaper, which will allow you to put some more troops.
Well,
in
I I like his cards. I mean, maybe even put him with Luke instead of Leia.
Luke and him.
Yeah, put Luke and him together because I like his command cards. I think there's a little bit of scum attitude in them.
Well, it has
a little bit of trickery, and I like that.
That's Han Solo. So
yeah, and his upgrade cards. I mean, it's nice that I think the duck and cover, their emergency stims will be popular. Improvised orders at 10. If it's a 1,600 point game, maybe. But I mean, the high right now is 800 points, and man, those get spent pretty fast.
But all in all, I think that it's a
good scroll.
It's good. I think the thing that I really like about this is the fact that the actual pictures are actual pictures of like they're not just some drawn pictures of Han Solo. They're actual pictures of Harrison Ford.
You think
like
so?
You can.
Yeah, you can tell that
you can relate them totally and utterly to young Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
So, and really, to be honest with you, even though that Solo movie came out, really, who is Han Solo? Harrison Ford. So
that's like the James Bond question.
Who exactly, James right? Bond? Yeah. James Bond, saying, you know, like so.
Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to say it.
But it's. Yeah, I agree. So like for me, being able to, I can relate more to it because it's actually like Harrison Ford style look. So to me, it suits me more. Maybe with some of the younger crowd, it might be the new Solo. That might be more. But I'll be honest with you, I think it was very well done, very smartly done. The cars are great.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to actually playing this. I think I would agree with you. I probably wouldn't play Leia. I would play him and Luke.
Yeah.
And see how the two of them would do. But again, when Chewbacca comes out, it'd be Han and Chewbacca.
Yeah, I think so.
So, I mean, like, because I would run, like, I actually like.
That's like peanut butter and jam.
Yeah, I actually like running Luke and Leia together.
Yeah.
When I was playing them, I like running the two of them together. And I really like the idea of the team with Chewie and Han when Chewie comes out. Because, I mean, to be honest with you, when you look at Star Wars, you look at Han Solo, it's Han Solo and Chewie, right? Or Han Solo, Lando, and Chewie.
I know it's a battle game, but there's enough of us that when we play it, we got to keep the themes correct.
Yeah, so...
It's just that way with.
I mean, you could also go with Lando and Chewie too, I guess, but it's just not the same. No. You have to you can use all three of those guys. If there's a way to do it, you can use Lando, Han, and Chewie.
Well, give it time. It probably will be. But
yeah. Anyways, this is just a really short one because it's a small box, but I'm really excited about actually playing him. And I think my next game that I think
if you're playing Rebels, this guy's a keeper. I think you need to pick him up.
You know what? Definitely,
yeah.
He's definitely someone that you definitely want with you, your Rebels. Yeah. And seeing how I'm a Rebel player, he's right up my alley.
It's here already. Anyways, on that note, you guys have a good night.
Have a good night.
We'll
Thanks.
talk to you soon. Take care.